I guess really the last 15 months has been pretty crazy. Just having the baby and then trying to get back into it, get my body in shape, and then she's traveling with me. So last year was a challenge, and then I got hurt at the end of last year and wasn't able to really finish out the year the way I wanted. So so that's a lot of the reason why I'm here. I mean, obviously I'm excited about this event, but I feel like I've played 2 tournaments since September. So I need to play some golf and come down here to some good weather and some great golf courses. And, you know, I haven't been to Australia, I think, in 5 years. So it's fun to be back.
And what did you think of the golf course today? How did you play?
The golf course is awesome. I love how different it plays every day, just depending on the wind. You know, I played a few holes on Monday, and it was impossibly hard. And then today was yesterday a little less wind. Today even a little less wind. So I like this style of golf. You know, you can be so creative and hit all kinds of shots around the greens, and it's just a lot of fun.
Great. Questions, please. Rod.
Your sponsor, KPMG, have been heavily involved in the LPGA tour. We've seen a rebirth of that. It's really grown the last few years.
Right.
This event, I'd like to get your thoughts on that being the only equal purse event
Right.
at this point. Is that part of the motivation for coming back down? You've rested a little hard, which wouldn't have been an easy decision, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, I think what we're doing this week is really important. I hope this tournament sends a message across the world to let's do more events like this. And there's obviously a lot of challenges with it of you have to have 2 golf courses and the facilities and all that kind of stuff. But it's really, I mean, I've had a lot of fun this week so far. I played practice round with 3 guys yesterday and just doing it a little different than I normally do it. But I think we need more events like this, and we need, obviously we've got some of the top females here, but we need more of the top guys here to step up and say, you know, this is important. And, you know, it just sends such a great message for supporting men's and women's golf. And, you know, one of the guys I played with yesterday talked about how us coming on board has elevated their purse as well. So I think it's a win-win for both tours.
Who did you play with yesterday? And what is,
I knew you were going to ask me that.
is it just golf nerdery, or is it bigger stuff?
No, it's just chatting up golf. I mean, it's nothing it's nothing crazy. I mean, I like playing with guys because they're so creative and they see different shots and they hit different shots. And I think there's 5 or 6 holes there where we're playing from the same tees, and it's a completely different strategy, what they're doing versus what we're doing. But then at the end, we're making the same score, you know? So it's, I just think it should be fun to watch. You know, hopefully we get a lot of people out here to watch and just to see the different ways you can play the game. And I don't know, I've really enjoyed it so far this week. I really hope, I think there's talk of another one maybe in Sweden happening, but maybe it's something we can do in the States. I think that would send an even bigger message.
Play much golf with the guys at home?
No, not hardly at all. It's the men's PGA Tour. We're on opposite sides of the country, opposite sides of the globe. You know, you'll see a few of the guys. I lived in Florida for a while, so you'd see some of the guys there. But we haven't had a team event with the guys in a long time, and so I think it's a win-win for both sides if we can get something like that.
What's your impression of what the guys think about playing?
I don't know. The guys I played with yesterday were super supportive of it. You know, I could tell when I kind of walked up there, they're like, she's going to play with us. But, you know, you just have fun with it. And I just think I don't know. I mean, hopefully maybe they learned a little bit playing with me. And, you know, they made a comment about how straight I drove it. And they were joking. They're like, does golf get really boring for you? You know, things like that. So it's just the different styles of golf that they don't get to see either. So, I mean, I think most of the guys here have really embraced it. And, but like I said, we need top players. I know Jeff Ogilvy's here, and we need some top players to really step up and support this. And especially if they have little girls, you know, let's give this opportunity to your daughter. I think, and it's a lot of what motivates me now.
And your daughter, how has that changed things for you in terms of being a professional golfer?
Yeah.
Is that difficult?
It's very hard. That's what everybody asks me what it's like. I said it's hard. I think it's 2.5 full-time jobs. You know, raising a kid is a full-time job in itself. And then, you know, I'm taking her on the road with me, and you know, I miss her when I'm on the golf course. So when I get done, you know, I want to do dinner with her. I want to do the bath with her and do the little things like that because she's grown up so fast. And but it just changed your perspective on what you do. I mean, golf is gone as soon as I leave. I mean, that is my last concern at night, is thinking about my golf score that day, and just help put things in perspective of what's important, and kind of motivated me with my things off the golf course and kind of what I'm doing of, trying to give more opportunities to women and to little girls, and just I want things to be better for my daughter, and I don't want her to have to answer the same questions that we're talking about today.
Rod?
You dodged it neatly, obviously, Stacey, but who did you play with yesterday?
I know you were going to ask me that. I know.
While you think about it,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of chatter on the PGA Tour. The distance report came out of that.
I
Have
did
you
see
seen
that.
anything on it? And you don't hear about women in particular on this issue.
Right.
Have you got any thoughts? Do you chat about it amongst yourselves?
I mean, I definitely think you've seen a difference in the last 4 or 5 years in distance on our tour. I mean, it's crazy how far some of these girls hit it. And I think my perspective is the golf balls have gotten so much better that your misses don't go off at line as much, which allows you to swing harder at it and it goes straighter. So the golf balls have helped the distance part, and it's helped just the freedom of being able to swing as hard as you want. And then the clubs obviously is the biggest factor, but the game has changed so much. It's literally you get up there and hit it as hard as you can, because your misses are going to be better that way. So, I mean, I think on our side, we don't talk about it as much, but I do think something needs to be done, whether it's a golf ball issue or a club or maybe a combination of the both. I do think something needs to be done, because golf courses are going to become irrelevant here pretty soon.
Is the gap between the longest and shortest in women's golf bigger than the gap between the longest and shortest in men's golf? So are those at the shorter end paying a higher price in women's golf than men's golf?
I've seen more players maybe that don't hit it as far not being able to contend as much on our tour. I just think distance is such an advantage. Like, I mean, if you can carry it 250 on the women's side, huge advantage. You're carrying bunkers, you're reaching par fives. I mean, distance is such a big advantage. But like, you go to a golf course like this, distance is taken out. So it's some of it is golf course design. Do we make golf courses trickier to take away that problem? I mean, I don't know what the answer is, but I do think on the equipment side, something needs to happen.
And who did you play with yesterday?
Dave, they're going to kill me, because I'm going to see him and I'm not going to remember.
Tom, Dick and Harry.
Yeah.
That's it. That'll
Yeah.
do you.
I know one was Dave.
Yeah. Well, Dave, Dick and Harry.
Yeah,
That'll
there
do
you
you.
go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Last one for me. The change of perspective you talked about, having a child.
Yes.
That's true. Hindrance or help in terms of being competitive in golf?
Probably hurt a little bit, but I don't think you think about that at all. I mean, she's the greatest little thing in the world. I mean, it was so hard leaving just to come here to play, but I wanted to play. I'm excited to play, but it definitely hurts in your preparation and your time and the amount of time and your energy that you put into it, but it's worth it.
And just a quick word about the Solheim. Solheim, this year that you had an injury and you
Yes.
ended up almost being sort of a vice captain.
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I had a blast at Solheim. I mean, I know I was hurt and in pain and all that,
Yeah,
and I didn't
yeah.
get to play, but it was so much fun to be behind the scenes. And Julie was asking me questions all week, and I got an earpiece, and so I got to hear everything that was going on.
Yeah.
And I'll be a captain at some point, so it was nice to kind of learn of what needs to be done behind the scenes. And it was just such an amazing day for women's golf. I mean, to watch that all unfold and to come down basically to one putt
Yep.
was an amazing week.
Great. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so
All right,
much for
thank
coming
you.
in. Thank you so much for your
Yes,
afternoon.
no worries.